Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and honeygirlsworld.com. Today I'm coming to you guys with, I guess you could call a tutorial on this makeup look that I have here. It's super bright. I'm not sure if the camera is really picking up how bright this is. It is utilizing the new Danessa Myricks Lightwork VII Palette. The reason why I decided to do this video, I wasn't going to originally because it's been sold out everywhere, is because if you want to get your hands on it but don't want to pay the $128 price tag of it, then definitely check out your local Sephora to see if they have it in stock, because right now Sephora is running a 20% off sale. So I figured this would give you an opportunity to kind of see swatches, kind of get a look as to how it performs when I apply it, and we'll just kind of go through this together. So that was my thought behind this. It is a long video if you haven't already seen the time, because I'm talking about each thing. I will have swatches, up close shots of the palette as well, so you can have a look. And like I said, go check out Sephora and check out Danessa's website. I know she's been back and forth with like 20 to 30% off certain things. I know it did not include the palette at first, but things might have changed. I'm not too sure. But if you guys are interested in seeing this look here, then definitely keep on watching.
The walls come down. Now I got you. Know that I got you. Know that I'ma be there. I'ma be there for you.
So I'm just gonna, I did my brows already. They're good to go. I am going to do the eyeshadow look for you guys and kind of talk about everything. Yeah, and discuss what I think about this palette. So magnetic, absolutely love it. These shades are gorgeous. I have had, was it last year's palette? I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk to you guys. I had last year's palette and I did not like it. Probably because I don't use shimmer on an everyday basis. So because of that, I feel like it was kind of a waste. You know, when Danessa Myricks first came out, because I was so actively blogging and YouTube and everything, I was on her PR list. So yeah, I was on her PR list and then I kind of stopped. So I haven't gotten anything new, but I'm in love with this palette. Last night I did the green look for my husband's holiday party and it came out really, really nice. Today, I think I'm going to go for like a taupey kind of shade right here with the purples, like a kind of burgundy taupey shade. I'm going to take, I need a small, give me a small brush. All right, I'm going to take the Morphe M331. Yep, this is a tapered blending eye blender brush. It's tapered, it's small. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm gonna take that beautiful brown shade and I'm going to concentrate it in my crease with a slight blend. And then I'm just gonna kind of flick that color out just a little. So, slight blend up of the crease lightly and then flick it out just a little. But the reason why I am doing this video is because I really think that, and I have to double check, but I believe that there is a 20% Sephora sale right now for any beauty insider. I really think that if you can get it at a discount, go get it, because I think it'll be definitely worth it. The shades are just extremely pigmented. This is a matte shade, what I'm just building up with right now. And as you can see, it's just applying really nicely. I'm going to go in with a shader. And this is the Sigma Tapered E35 brush. See, you can tell I hardly do makeup tutorials, and get ready with me now, because I gotta look at what the number is on the brushes, otherwise I normally know. And I'm going into this shade over here just to kind of blend that out. So I'm just taking that right above the crease where that last brown shade ended, and I'm just blending it out. Just windshield wiper motions, little by little. Just going back and forth with little to nothing on the brush. And then I'm going to dip back in and go right up to my brow bone with that, just so that I can take that color up. I wish there was a cream colored shade in this palette, but that's okay. The fact that the mattes are in here are such a big deal. Okay, then I am going to go, where is it? This is a, where's my brush? So this is a pro blending brush from Beauty Junkies. They're not available now, I believe. I'm not too sure. Going back into that first brown chocolate shade that I had. I worked with them years ago, and they had amazing brushes, which I still use, as well as some really great contour and eyeshadows, contour palettes and stuff. Just really, really nice. I already did my cheeks and stuff today, so I figured I'd just focus on this. As you can see, it's just kind of deepening out that outer crease and then swiping it in. And then I'm gonna get a fluffy blending brush. This is from Beauty Junkies again. It's a dual-ended brush, and if this could be comparable, I would say it would be comparable to like a MAC 224 or Sigma, similar. Just super tapered, very soft. It's clean. I'm just using it to blend out my edges. So yeah, I went to my husband's holiday party last night for his job, and I used the green. Oh my goodness, it was so beautiful and sparkly. Absolutely loved it. I'm gonna just dip into the black, which is a beautiful black. Look, I just barely touched that. Look at how much that's there. That's beautiful. And I'm gonna lightly, with a very, you could go with a pencil brush to add it, but I'm gonna go so that I'm already diffusing that color. With the brush, it's like a MAC E25. Oh no, wait, 225 I think is what it's called. Oh my goodness, I don't even know my brush numbered letter things anymore. Just slightly tap, 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 tap. I'm not really swiping yet. I just want to darken up that just a little. Okay. And then I'm going in with that fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to blend it. Just softly blend. Not really swiping. You want to make sure that it is a clean brush, which this brush is basically clean. And I'm just blending it just like so. So that's what we got going on here. I'm going to take a pencil brush. I am using MAC's, this is 209. Oh my god, that brush is so old. I don't even know what it is. Here, I'll use this one instead. The Morphe Precision Eye Detail 383 brush. And I'm going to take that dark brown on the brush, and I'm going to swipe it on the lower lash line. I want to make sure I drag that up to meet with that brown on the top. If you guys are like me, you're probably like, star of the show, put the shimmering glitter on. I know, I know. Almost there. Sorry, just blending. Always blending. Okay. Going to take this flat shader brush from Sigma, or Exact Blend brush, the E32. It is a little thicker than your normal pack brush on, but it'll work. And I believe I still have a code for Sigma down below. It's been a while, so if I have one, I'll be sure to leave it for you. If you haven't tried Sigma brushes, get a discount. And I'm just bringing it on the inner part of my lid and the middle part of my lid. Just kind of blending it with that black that we have, and then the brown. Just kind of drag and blend, drag and blend. I'm creating just a really soft kind of tone on the lid to allow for any breakup or transition of the shade. So this 20% sale, I decided, for Sephora I'm talking about, I know we're talking about Danessa Myricks right now, but for Sephora's 20% off sale, I decided that I was going to get the Makeup by Mario Ethereal palette. And I got it at a great deal, because not only did I get it 20% off, but the palette was on sale. So I paid $43, something of the sort, for a $70 palette. So I thought that was super amazing, and I can do a look for that. I actually met by Mario D. Dovinick, I think is how you say his last name. I met him, spent the whole weekend with him at an event. He came to Hawaii with Jennifer Atkins from Way, Scotty Kunha, who does like J-Lo and Kim Kardashian guys' hair, as well as Tracy Cunningham, who is an expert colorist, and she's freaking amazing. And so Mario came down, and this was before he was Makeup by Mario. He was doing collaborations with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Sorry, thirsty. And so was really cool because I was able to get that palette as PR things and stuff like that, and have a picture. I'll put a picture up in here or later or something of the sort. But yeah, so I have only swatched and did one makeup look with the palette. The shimmers are not these kind of shimmers, but if you are somebody who is not big on shimmer, I think that would work really nicely for you. So instead of doing this silvery one, like I said, I'm going to work on this side of the palette. I'm going to start with, oh, do I want purple on my lid? Let's see. I think I want purple. Let's go for it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the purple, the shimmery. Oh no, you know what? Let me take a brush and I'm going to take a flat shader into this mauve color up here. The camera may not be picking it up as good. Now these shimmer shadows are so extremely pigmented that there will be fallout. So little by little, pat, pat, pat. And I'm going to apply that on this part of my lid, closest to the black that we just laid down. You want to tap and pat that color. Ooh, that has like a frosty look to it. You guys see that? That's not the color I thought. It's not as deep as I thought. Oh, that's pretty. That would have been a perfect all over lid shade. Okay, that's okay. That's not as deep as I thought. Light brown. Like almost a taupey silvery tone. Very cool toned. I love it. So again, I'm just patting, slowly but surely, working my way. Just gonna blend that with my finger. Then I want to make sure to just melt the colors together with that black. Okay, now she's so pretty. I'm gonna take this beautiful purple. In this color I can see brown and gold reflex. Not sure the camera will pick it up, but I will have swatches in this video. One dip. Can you see that? Look at how beautiful that is. That's, oh my god, gorgeous. This, oh my goodness, this is like my hair. And I'm gonna top this right on my lid, right in the center, overlapping with that first shade, shimmer shade we put down, and bringing it in. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. It is, there's such a wetness with these shadows. They have that emolliency that make Danessa Myricks. Okay, so it is blending with that side shadow. Then you have that pop of pink right on my lid. So beautiful. And then you have like the shift into the deeper purple. You have gold in there. This is gorgeous. I don't know why I went with this finger. Let me switch finger. I'm gonna bring it almost, not fully in the inner corner of my eye, but pretty darn close. Oh gosh. I really hope the camera is picking this up, because these are the kind of shadows that you don't need a base. I mean, obviously you want primer. They're also the type of shadows where you really don't have to spritz them with anything. You could if you wanted to, and that's what will give it a more foiled look. Right now, it is showing all the golds, the green, the brown in the shadow. But if you wanted it to be very foiled, then you would go and spritz it with a little setting spray or something along those lines. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. So beautiful. I forgot my wipe. Darn it. Okay. Now what I want to do is take this shade here, and I'm going to take it on a brush. So I'm going to use a flat brush. If I can find what I just did with it. I just had it here. Oh my goodness, I'm so unorganized. Here we go. I'm taking a skinny flat brush. This is from Sedona Lace. It's the E321 or EB21. They don't, Sedona Lace is not in or open anymore, but they make similar ones in Sigma, so I will try to list that down below. Again, I'm going into that deeper burgundy shade. When you turn it around, it's leaning brown, green, like literally tapping it in, so I can pick that up. Such a beauty shade. And I'm going to put that right here. Do you see what's happening? It's just adding a little bit more brown. This eye look is super bright, but at the same time, the shift in the tones is what's going to make it more wearable. Not that it's wearable, but the shift in the shades will, because it's leaning to that brown. You have greens. So again, I'm going right in between and dragging that in. So we have different shade tonations. I'm going to overlap it with that silvery shade some. I feel like I lost the look I was going for with that shade. Let me just take that black, that brush that we had the black on, just kind of blend over, creating some of that smokiness. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take a pencil brush and let's see, I'll take this MAC pencil brush and I'm going to go into, hold on, let me take a look at that. Oh, this one here is like rose goldy. Look at that. And then this one here, it's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna, it's got like purple, green, pink. Oh, what do I want to do? I'm going with the rose goldy shade as my inner corner. Taking it on the pencil brush and just pushing that in here. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. So I'm literally just dragging it here, and I think I'm gonna take that other shade, the lighter white one, and I'm gonna put it right next to the pinky purple. Okay, so that whiter iridescent gold, pink, greens, I'll put that on my brush and pack it right here. That really, really brightened that up. Look at that. Whoa, that's so pretty. I love makeup. Makeup's so fun. You know, the thing is that as long as I've been doing makeup and as long as I've been blogging and on YouTube, I love makeup. I just, life gets in the way, and sometimes not even in a way. Sometimes we're just busy living it. So I don't use makeup as often as I would like. And I don't work as a makeup artist the same way I did. I'm going to take that pink color because it's so pretty, and I'm going to actually draw it over and kind of blend it up just like that. Just lightly. Just taking some of that there, and then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just blend, just so it takes some of that glitter. Okay, that's so beautiful. Okay, it's not required. You don't have to do this, but I like to put similarly to what I have on the upper lash line, on the lower lash line. So I am going to take a pencil brush, and I'm actually going to go in, since we went with the brown, I'm going to go in with the black first and concentrate that on the outer corner on the lower lash line. Just tap it. It's actually too much. Just drag it like that. It is daytime, but I am going to do a little smoky. So I'm bringing that about a third of the way in. And then I want to make sure that I really just get that flicked up so that the connection is good. And you can blend that. You can go in and really smoke it out with, blow out your lower lash line with a blending brush if you want. Then I'm going to go in with the mid-lid shade, which is that bright purple here on the bottom. And I'm going to connect that. As I'm doing this, I'm hoping that I'm able to input swatches for you guys. And I'm blending this with that purple, with the black. It is giving it such a beautiful purple hue. I did an eye look like 2014, 2015 that was hot pink, smoky with like dark smoky black and stuff like that. It was one of my most popular eye looks that I ever posted on social media. And people, you know, when we look at pinks and stuff like that, we don't ever think that they would look good, but then when you start to put them on, they're gorgeous colors, pink and black together. Now you have so many different palettes available that can give you that same look. Okay, I am going to take that pink or that white colored gold shade, just kind of add it just a little bit more right here. I feel like I lost some of that. I might have blended it out too much. Just want a little bit brightness. And I'm also going to add that rose gold shade just a tad bit higher right here. And then this burgundy shade right here that leans to so many different tones. I'm going to take that pencil brush. I'm going to bring this right next to the purple that we added, just to get a little bit of what we did on top, we do on the bottom. and it's just giving, it's literally giving. God, that's beautiful. I feel like I lost some of that nice purple shade, so let me kind of dig in a little bit more. It's one of them chunky glitter ones. It's not necessarily a foil or metallic. So because of that, they're best applied with the finger or applied wet. So I'm trying to make sure that I obviously don't have small enough fingers to get underneath there. That's why. Okay. Gosh, you guys, okay. So here is what the eyes look like. Okay, I'm gonna go put on some mascara, some lashes, and then probably line my waterline, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. So this is the final look. I decided to go with a just basic nude lip. I could probably put like some gloss on or something like that. I actually went in and kind of toned down the highlight that I had on my face, because when I started this, I originally was thinking that I was going to do the warms, and this is, well, there are warm tones in here. It kind of leans more on the cooler side. And I should have known this already. I guess I just wasn't thinking. I was going to put Glamnetic on, and the eyeliner wouldn't go on and stick, so I actually had to go and do just a standard glue wand strip lash, and apparently I really don't have any on me other than a whole lot of Glamnetic ones. So the only one I did have was the Kiss So Wispy Signature Wispies, and those are just not that dramatic in comparison to what the look is like. So to give it more of a dramatic look, I just adjust that real quick. To give it more of a dramatic look, I actually went and just added a little bit more mascara. But this is the look. I'm gonna shut this light off so you guys can kind of see. I'm gonna see if I can get in and you guys can see what it looks like on my eyelids. The camera's not doing it justice, you guys. This eye look is so fun and so nice, and it's like super bright. So I'm gonna take pictures and put that in so you guys can see. Like I said, I plan to have shown you guys swatches of the palette so that you have that and you know what it looks like, and some close-up shots of it. So to kind of wrap up with you guys, is this palette worth the $120 something price tag? So Danessa Myricks in general, the quality is phenomenal. I have never tried a palette like this that had mattes and shimmer or foiled or metallic or multi-chrome shades like this palette. I think that the color story is very well put together. I do wish, like I said when doing the tutorial, that there might have been a matte cream shade like that so that I could just put on my highlight, but at the end of the day that really didn't affect anything. Actually, let me take some of this and pop it right here. Just super lightly. You probably can't even see it, but when you take the pictures, or when I take pictures, you probably will. It's beautiful. I, like I said, used the green last night. So I used this green with this brown and this brown blended together, and to create my transition. And that's how I did it last night. I don't have any pictures. This green here, so the shades, like when we dipped into what I thought was a mauve tone right here, they have such a very cool multi-chrome shift to them. That's what makes it so unique. They're also very pigmented and extremely emollient. So some of these, the ones that don't have the heavy glitter flecks in them, can easily be picked up without any issue with a brush. So like I had no problem picking up this one, this one. This one was okay, but these two have a little bit more chunkier shades in them. Overall, I think it's gorgeous. I know this is a long video. I really wanted to do a dramatic look since I haven't done one in such a long time. I, again, will have swatches and everything. Is this worth the price tag? I don't know. Which is why I'm telling you now, check your local Sephora and see if they still got that 20% off sale, because it's open to everything in the store for the most part. And then use your points. All you have to do is be a beauty insider. If you're not a beauty insider, then sign up. It's free. And get your 20% off to be able to get this. The palette in itself is genius the way it's lit up. So if you haven't watched the new videos yet, and mine just happens to be the first, you have the mirror that sits here, but it's also what allows you to stack each palette on each other to create that magnetic base. So let me just open that up. So here's the blue. You can see the magnet over here. And then I'll take the purple shade, and it goes right on top, magnetizes perfectly right on top, nice secure magnet. And then the green tones. Oh, I just mushed it in that green. They're super emollient shades. So one little, I mean, it's not so bad, I guess, but one little poke and there it is. And then you have your palette, then you put the mirror, which is the cover, on the top. You have a little compact travel, so all three of them is stacked here. It did come with a little black bag, which I have up there, and then you just slide them in. You don't have to take all of them. You could decide to just take this one or whatever singly. So for example, the brown one, the brown and greens are one tiny little 6-pan palette, and you are good to go. I love, this is genius packaging in my opinion, and that in itself is probably a selling point for a lot of people. For me, the selling point is I'm a multi-chrome lover, and these are just absolutely gorgeous. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but you can see all the different shades in that. Do you guys see that? Like, it just shimmers so cool. Let's look at this one. Look at that. You see the shifts? Such a unique, and if you guys have been around, you guys know that I had my own cosmetic company, and formulating them in pigment form is easy. Getting it like this and work the same way as a pigment would in a solid pigment form of an eyeshadow palette is not easy. To create something that is so emollient and just slides on like liquid metal is not easy. It takes different types of all kinds of liquid forms to be able to get it to that point where it feels like that, and then when you apply it, it becomes a powder form like it is on my eyes, because this look is pretty damn stellar. And so go check and see if your local Sephora still has that 20% off sale. I can't remember when it ends, but I'm gonna try to get this video up today and see if you can grab it. I definitely would. I've been very lucky. Like I said, in the past, I've worked with Danessa Myricks, and I've always enjoyed her shimmer shadows, her multichrome shadows. They're beautiful. I love them. I think if you're somebody that's looking to have a color story to create specific looks with and kind of have a one and go, for the most part, you can use this, because as you've seen, that's all I did was use the palette in itself and created my eye look. And I didn't use any other palette, any other eyeshadow from any other brand or otherwise. Everything came from this one Lightwork VII palette. So I think that you guys are going to enjoy it. I do think that it is a cost that I think you guys would probably regret at first, but once you use it, so long as you're using it, it'll be great. I mean, if you're collecting it, then that would be great as well too. I'm excited to see what else she comes out with, because I love her liquid shadows. They are gorgeous. And yeah, this is, I have had her groundwork palette, and like I said, last year's palette, the Lightwork VI palette, and I've enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't get a lot of use out of it. So since someone I know does makeup, she actually took it so that she could do makeup on her clients, because she does like stage type makeup, and that stuff is like not stage, but like drag and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so thanks you guys for hanging out. I'm going to try to cut this video down as much as I can so that it won't be so super duper long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the eye look that I did. It took a little while, but I'm talking. It's actually really simple. Like I said, I will have swatches and up close photos of the actual eyeshadow palette itself. Comment down below. Let me know. Have you guys picked this up? Bit the bullet, picked it up, or is it not something that you're interested in? Maybe you're not somebody who likes shimmer or anything like that. It's not something I use all the time. I like neutral looks, but this one was fun. I hope you guys are having an awesome, most wonderful day. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button on the way out. Hit that notification bell, ding ding, to be notified of all upcoming and future videos. And give this video a thumbs up if you are an eyeshadow lover like me, who love all the colors, or if you just in general love bright, sparkly things, or if you're interested in the Danessa Myricks palette. I'm hoping that you can get your hands on it, because it's been sold out on the website for a while. So thanks you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are having an awesome holiday season, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
The walls come down. Now I got you. Know that I got you. Know that